Hi everybody, and welcome to our Spreading Melodies video introduction for the next month. I'm Meredith Pizzi.
And I'm Katie Bagley.
So if you haven't met each of us yet, I do the Monday and the Wednesday classes currently.
And I'm on Saturdays, on the weekends here.
So Katie and I are here together in the office just to introduce you to the monthly theme of movement, which we're going to be starting here. And you'll notice a lot of movement in our sessions, both in big and small ways, whether we're up out of our seats and moving around the room, or we're just moving our hand to shake a maraca. There are lots of ways that we as people, as human beings, young and old, connect movement and music. And so this month we really just wanted to take a look at how they really do go together. How can you separate them?
I've noticed in so many of my classes, it's big movement later on, maybe during the class, we'll be up and walking around or running around, but it's also small movements within our instrument songs and just getting our bodies moving, identifying different body parts. It's all related, and you're all moving around.
So we definitely want to encourage, and we try to, as the provider in the class, encourage movement, and you can certainly encourage it as well, letting your little one know that it's okay to walk up and touch the guitar, or it's okay to circle around if they're walking around in the room. We are watching to make sure they're still engaged in what we're doing when they're moving to music.
Yes.
We also want to point out that not moving is a choice that kids can make. And so when a child is sitting still and maybe not shaking the maraca or maybe not marching because they're standing in the center of the circle, there's always at least one stander who's watching and they're taking it in. But what we want all of our families to recognize is that not moving is a way to participate and engage in music too. Usually when our bodies are still, for infants all the way up through toddler years and preschool years, when we are still, we're absorbing and we're learning and we're processing information. So we don't want to force a child to move or participate in any way. If they're not ready to play the drum when they first walk in the room, that's okay. They're observing, they're watching, they're feeling safe.
And standing on the center, standing on the outskirts of the room, watching others, that's all part of it too. Absorbing, just like you said.
So they're socially taking in the movement, feeling safe. They're also getting a neurological workout from watching. And so I know I often mention this in the classroom, but if you haven't heard me say this or other providers, what we know about the expanding neuroscience research and music is that when we are engaged and when we're watching something, so say we're clapping and patting our knees, and there's kids in the room who are not clapping and patting their knees, their brains are firing off in exactly the same way as if they were doing the movement themselves. So even though we don't see them doing it, we know from science and the brain research that they're doing it in their heads. They're just not showing us outside their bodies.
Exactly. All of our mirror neurons working at once. That's true.
So we want to encourage that. Whether the children are moving or not moving, don't worry, just observe. Just like we said in attachment and attunement, follow your child's lead and be attentive to what changes they have and what they're trying to do and move forward. And we'll be right here to support you in all of that. So have fun moving around this month and look forward to our future weekly emails. Letitia, Katie, and myself will be sending out some more information on movement for you this month.
Yes.
Have a wonderful day. Bye.